Chuck, you ready?
Sparring Minds.
God.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's good, baby?
Mom's calling me. Yo.
What's really good, man?
You, man. Got the special juice.
Season finale, baby.
You got that special juice tonight, baby. I'm loving it, man.
No, man. Come on, man. Don't start that bullshit, man. Come on, man.
Juices and berries, dog.
Come on,
Chuck
man. Come on, man.
Chuck Hakeem in this motherfucker.
Listen, man. I'm here for that. I'm here for all of that.
Word up. You know absolutely. Yo, come on, man. What's the cookout without your red cup, man?
Y'all already know my wife was like, we don't use red cups around here. So I can't even use red cups in the crib. Like, she done got some upgraded glassware and shit. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, man. I'm rocking the mason jar too, man.
You see what I'm saying with this shit here?
Oh, baby.
It's the motherfucking season finale, man.
Yeah, man.
Episode 100, man. Shit.
Come on, man. Salute to us, man. Salute to us, God.
Facts.
Shit, man. Like,
matter of fact, let's do that right.
That's a fact.
An executive call and do something different with that link. We talked about that earlier, and I'm like, I'm not sure about it right now.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all pardon me. I'm about to make an executive call. Good?
Do your thing, man.
Y'all at me later. We can talk about it offline.
All right, cool. It's episode 100, man. You'll never know what's gonna happen.
Anything goes.
You don't know what's gonna happen. We said exclusively YouTube, but guess what, bitches? We back on the book. All right, surprise. Okay.
I love it. Facts.
Word up.
Oh shit, man.
Oh man.
And then we got the break after this, right? We're gonna take 2 weeks off, kick back, and do something, and come back fresh for season 5.
That's a fact.
2 weeks. We were talking about a month.
I know.
2 weeks.
I know.
2 weeks. Quick.
Yo, but it felt like that last time we took off. It felt like, what was it, like a month or two? It was like 2 months, maybe.
That was too long.
Was it 2 months, fellas?
It was 2.
It might have been like 2 months.
It was definitely 2. We ended in July and didn't come back till the end of September, almost October.
Whatever it was too long for sure.
Yeah.
I told you. Nobody listens to me.
It's the other way around.
I definitely don't listen to you all. That's not, no. Y'all don't make too much sense to me.
We starting off this episode with bullshit already, I can see.
Right. Thank you, T.
T. Chanel, what's up, Queen?
T. Chanel, episode 97.
Yes, ma'am.
You dig? Pre-show shit. Episode 100 shit. It's going to be a goodie tonight. You know what I mean? We got all-star cast going on here.
Yeah, we do.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm excited about this show.
Yeah. We got them Woodruff boys in the building. Woodruff Way.
It don't get no better than that. No better than that.
You know? Chuck, you from that alumni, right? You Woodruff Way alumni.
I got the cap and gown.
Yeah. It's crazy. They from Woodruff, but Chuck didn't go to the same school I went to.
No, I got shipped out, and that's part of my life story. I wouldn't mind changing. I got shipped out to Wellesley in that time. So
you're not really from the hood.
What?
Don't do that, nigga. Don't do that, bro.
Shit, I was a Metco kid too. Shit. I went the whole opposite way. I was in Melrose.
Nephew, what's good?
What's good, God? We only got 9 minutes, man. Let me go, because I'm bullshitting, right? I'm bullshitting right now. So, and pardon me, I'm trying to get right.
We ain't got much time, but
I know I'm fumbling this, man.
Yeah, it's all good.
Season finale, it's like, oh, come on, Chuck, what you doing, nigga? Like,
ain't no rules in the season finale.
Definitely no rules in season finale. We just made a play. We just made a call right there, you know, exclusive call. So yeah, anything can happen.
Omaha.
Straight up.
Omaha.
That's good shit, man. That's good shit.
Word up. Speaking of which, football. Any of you guys watching the bowl this weekend? You know, wrap it around real quick. Does that It matter. No, I mean, we only have 4 Patriots fans here. One is not a Patriots fan. That's the brother from Florida. The brother that lives in Florida right now. No Patriots fan.
Patriots,
But
get the fuck out of here.
yo, but you guys watching the game? Any? What's going on?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna watch it. I haven't figured out where though and with who, so we'll see.
Yeah, that same thing here.
Okay.
No, I'm out of town, so I'm not gonna be able to catch it.
Okay.
You know,
Who y'all got winning?
I'm taking wifey down to Tampa to celebrate a little bit. So yeah, I'm gonna put my energy into her and see what that's looking like.
Nice.
Get her some salt and butter for her grits if y'all have breakfast down there.
Nigga, she totally embarrassed me, nigga. I'm like, come on, man.
Yo.
None
Yo,
of that
I'm
sugar
really
shit,
pissed
baby.
off about this.
What happened? What you talking about?
I can't get this shit to open the way I needed to.
Damn.
But to answer your question, Little, I'm rocking with the Bengals. I'm staying in the AFC side. I actually picked the Bengals to beat Tennessee and Kansas City, so I'm gonna just keep that energy and hope they're gonna take it, into LA and beat LA in LA for the bowl. I'm rocking with the young.
So you going with Joe Burrow, huh?
I'm rocking with Young Burrow. Young Burrow, keep it thorough.
I just want to see an exciting game, man.
Let me show y'all something real quick.
Where you
Oh
going?
shit.
Where
Oh
we
shit.
going?
So here's my question. Here's the question. No, here's the question. Here's the
Here
question.
we go.
Here's the
That was
question.
Orlando.
Yo, Payne, you answer me something, bro. Because sometimes I get confused on this show.
Oh,
I was in
shit.
shape too.
If we could define a bad bitch as
Jesus.
this chick that can go into get her car serviced, right? And then the person servicing their car be like, nah, ma, I got you for free on that service. That's bad bitch shit, correct?
Yeah, that, you can file that under there.
Yeah.
Yo, little, come on back to the show, brother.
Yeah.
Leave me
Come
alone.
on,
Leave me alone.
come on back to the show, brother. Because you went to get your alternator looked at recently. No, you got an oil change, correct?
Listen. Stop playing with me.
And
Like-
someone at the oil change said, nah, I got you, handsome. It's only $5, correct?
Chuck, that's definitely a bad experience. I'm never going
Yo, little, true or false, bro? True or false?
Oh
Chuck,
man,
Chuck,
where is this going?
I'll
Where is
answer for you. So that was true. Here's the last part of that. The person that offered you the discount, wasn't his name John? What was his name, Little?
Yo,
I
come
don't know
on.
what his name was.
Hey,
Okay,
yo.
I
It
really
was
don't.
John Kenny, something like that, right? So really, you got bad bitch tendencies out here that you got niggas offering to do oil changes for you, right?
Yo. Hey,
So,
yo.
dog, I love it.
Yo.
I love it.
So you want me to go into the story?
Oh,
I like Chuck's story better.
yo.
I think we're gonna run with Chuck's narrative.
Yo.
See,
Oh,
next
man.
time I tell Fabian and Rebecca some stuff in confidential,
Let's
they need to
listen.
keep it that way.
Yo.
When
Nobody-
they tune into Sparring Minds, they want to hear the truth, man. They
Yo,
want to hear the
listen.
truth.
Yeah.
Right. But sometimes, as Charlemagne the God would say, nobody cares about the truth when the lie is more entertaining.
Exactly.
Oh,
Here's some more truth, right? Here's some more truth. So Jermaine, when you look at this situation here, right? Me and you, maybe even Little, this is regular like airport etiquette, right?
Absolutely.
We go in, we go through the goddamn check, we gotta wait in this line for another hour, right?
Yeah.
Niggas like Hightower are unfamiliar with shit like this. Here's a true story. My nigga Hightower went to the airport. You stop me when I'm wrong, brother. Stop me when I'm wrong. Hightower went to the airport, went to the pre-check, like, yeah, I'm Hightower. You know who the fuck I am. At the pre-check, they said, sorry, sir. Your pre-check has expired. Hightower said, what the fuck is this? They said, so until you get that resolved, you must now wait in the common line like every motherfucker. Hightower, true or false? You threw a fit when that motherfucker told you to get in the regular motherfucking line.
Yo.
Here on Sparring Minds, we gonna keep it a buck. We gonna keep it a buck here, man. That's our job.
Yo.
Did I throw a fit? No, but was I pissed off? Hell yeah.
Hightower, we not here. We're not gonna allow you to add nothing extra. We don't need. We didn't allow Little add nothing extra. We're not gonna let you add nothing extra. But
Listen, let me just tell you how bad it was. There was 2 people in the pre-check line. There was like 75 people in the other line.
Jesus.
So of course I was heated. I'm like, I'm about to breeze through this. He's like,
no, nigga, that's where I'm normally at, B. I don't got the red carpet service like you do. You know what I mean?
But
You got the Heisman. They gave you the Heisman post.
Listen,
Stop.
it got even worse than that, right? So I wait through the line and get all the way up to the security dude, and they don't see my name on the list.
Oh shit!
So I can't even.
Wondering why we giving Hightower all this time to sit there and
Yeah,
tell
you're right. You're right. You're right.
I didn't get to say what happened.
Hey man.
Yeah.
Hey, hold up, man.
Yo,
Hold up, man.
yo,
Yo,
what is happening here?
nah,
Hold up.
one of you asshole. Yo, hold on.
What
Hold
is
on, man.
happening here?
Yo,
What
one of
is
you
happening?
dudes playing around in my slides.
Yo, what is happening here?
Hey man, come on, man.
What is going on, yo?
What is this?
Yo,
Facebook
what is
a
going
strange
on?
place. So
Hey,
Facebook
man.
is a strange place, man. I was scrolling through my timeline,
Yo,
and I see the people you may know, and I see Charlie Hustle. I'm like,
yo.
what kind of makeover? Like, this nigga is Bizarro Hustle. Look, he look like
The Sammy Sosa makeover.
It looks like a
look
bad
he's the
bitch.
lead singer of a like boy band. Yeah.
Hey man, first off, when I'm doing something, when I'm setting up something, don't sneak in behind the scenes and change my shit. I don't know which one of you niggas added the slide to my shit. I'm not here for it, B.
Episode 100, man.
Forgot
Yo,
to shop
Season
again,
finale. Y'all know
season fucking finale.
we coming with the antics. We're gonna do all that tonight. Amazing guests lined up. I'm here for it, man. So you know what? Let's do this.
Hey yo, Donnell White, no muzzle. Sparring Minds live every Friday. Let's go. Look, it's Sparring Minds. If you don't know the name, look us up. You know it's all facts when you got Chef Maine cooking up a couple of brothers who know all about the struggle. Black excellence, you know we just work hard and hustle. Whenever you want that urban talk, you know we keep it real. Mr. Maritime on the mic, yeah, you know the deal is real life. Hotel Hightower bringing you the feel. DJ Payne, keep it 100. Matter of fact, keep it a mill. Let's go. Let's go.
Hey man,
Yes, sir.
it's the finale, fellas.
Yes, sir.
Number 100.
100 shows, and like I'm super proud to rock out with y'all on a weekly basis, man. So salute to y'all first off for just allowing me to share this platform with y'all. You know what I mean? It's a
Yes,
big
sir.
deal.
Appreciate you.
And I think, listen, man, we having a barbecue of this kind of proportion, right? It's only right that we take it back to the beginning, at least my beginning, and get some guys involved here who, you know, instrumental in how I was my upbringing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you ready to get started with that?
Let's do it.
Hey, let's
So
get to it.
we're gonna bring in the two homies, Mitch Hercule, whatever with Herc skills, and then obviously the commish, Dana Cromwell.
Mayor Mattapan.
PC.
Salute, fellas. Appreciate y'all rocking out.
What up, man?
What's the word, fellas?
How we
You
doing?
know, let me say this real quick. Let me
Hold
start
up.
this
Before
off.
you say anything, we gotta get the commission right. He's on mute.
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm all
There we
set.
go.
I'm right.
We good.
Word up. So let me say this, man. And we about to dig us into some real shit, Sparring Minds. So y'all stay tuned for this real quick. But for a decade of my life, growing up in Gallivan and growing up on Woodruff Way, and this is no bullshit, the two most influential people that I saw with my own eyes were Mitch and Dana. That's the true story, right?
Yep.
Mitch was like the brother that I never had. Like Mitch was that across the street, 21, 22 all day long. Mitch was like, we played ball together on the crates and that, like, you know, it was all of that. You know what I mean? It was four squares and niggas, you know, it was just that kind of shit. Like, so I'll always have a special place in my heart for Mitch, right? First off, Dana was the cool nigga up the block that I wanted to be like. This is a true story, right? He was that nigga who had like this wow factor to him. Like, damn, like now again, we're gonna talk about this a little later, right?
So you was a groupie.
Nah, don't do that. Don't push it, nigga. Don't push it.
on.
Don't do
Sorry,
but black men have this thing where we can't give niggas roses. You know what I mean? We have this thing where it's like, yo, I can't show that I respected these motherfuckers, right? So I'm absolutely gonna do that on this platform, right? So I'm absolutely gonna salute these guys for what I saw in them and the things that I wanted to take from them, put towards myself. They were instrumental in that, man. So salute to Gallivan, salute to Woodruff Way, salute to you guys and what y'all moving.
Appreciate that, Brody.
Nah, for sure,
man.
absolutely.
Absolutely.
So, all right, let's get with the shits, Hightower. Where we at? Where we going?
Let's see. So we got a couple things lined up, right?
Yeah, we do.
Oh shit! I just closed the run of the show. Hold on, let me pull it
You had
back.
one
I
job,
got
bro. You had one job.
I had one job.
Episode 100.
Ain't no rules. Omaha.
Calling audibles all night.
We good. We back.
We back.
So, you know, this is an all guy podcast. So most of our opinions are, you know, male centered. But I guess this is something we can probably all agree to, and if not, we should. But when it comes to, you know, treating your lady right, why does it seem like it's looked down upon from the homies, you know, when you're doing the right by your lady necessarily, you know what I mean? Whether it's spoiling her or taking her out or getting her gifts and just being a, you know, stand-up dude. You know, when you go around the homies, it's almost like, you soft and you this and you whipped and all this other stuff. But that's not always the case. I mean, maybe it is for some folk, right? But it shouldn't be the narrative for everybody when they're just trying to do the right thing by their lady. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Thanks.
So I guess with that, it's like, why do we as men? Well, Chuck, you can already say something.
Look at his face, yo. Look at his whole expression.
No, because it kills me because yo, you do episode 100, man. I think it kills me because we all have this black man thing about us, right? And y'all gonna sit here and act like y'all have never said that nigga said, yo, I'm gonna go kick on my girl today or some Neo shit, right? Y'all go ahead. I'm not gonna sing on the show, but and it's like, nigga, stay and chill with the fellas for a little while. Like, don't act like y'all haven't been that nigga, man. Y'all, everybody wanna come on here and be like, no, I've never been that. You A+ to go home to your girl. Get the fuck out of here. You niggas be the same ones, dog. Just keep it a buck, man. Keep it a buck with me.
I've never been the one to say that. I'm not gonna. Why would I say here and chill with me when you got your lady to go home to?
I'll say it if I know, like, you always going on some, you know what I mean, going to rush home shit, which is fine. You're supposed to go home and deal with your lady, but you got some. You do get some guys that feel like they can actually never hang longer than 10, 15 minutes, and then you gotta talk a little bit of shit, even though if it ain't even serious, you're gonna talk a little bit of shit to him. But me, I don't think I've ever really told one of my homies, don't go home unless I was being on some funny shit. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, I was at one point I was a lousy boyfriend, so shit, I can't talk shit about nothing. Just keep it 100, so.
Mitch, you that same type of nigga too, but you probably won't admit it on the show.
Come on, man, don't start that. That is not y'all. Y'all all know that ain't me.
Yo, don't let Mitch hustle y'all, man. Like, yo,
Mitch is just on strong shoulders and be like, all right, go ahead.
See you tomorrow, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
I had a beef with Little earlier, and I want to hear what Dana and Mitch got to think about that also. So me and Little got into a little back and forth because I'm like, yo, bro, like, there's nothing wrong with sharing cologne, sharing scents. Like, if you got a dope scent on you,
Nah.
pass
Nah.
out law. Oh,
Nah.
man.
Nah.
He's the king of that, dog.
Ain't nothing. Listen, you got the wrong nigga on here for that convo.
DC's the king of that.
Let me
Not
tell you
happening.
something. Not to cut you off, but I can see where this convo is going.
Yo,
I can promise you, if it's if majority of my shit, I'm not telling you what it is.
yeah.
And I know Sammy's one of them guys because I remember we was in Fort Hill one day. Me, Sammy, I think Steve Wilson, and somebody walked in and one of us had on some good shit. But we normally had those conversations. We used to be at Fort Hill and I used to do Thursdays. But trust me, bro, I promise you, those are secrets I take to the grave. I ain't telling you my main hitters. Never. Never.
They'll throw off the shit that
It's
you
not
said
going down.
10 years ago and be like, this is it. He's stingy with his stuff. He definitely, with his clone, he's stingy.
Yo,
No bullshit. I got like 130 joints, bro. Y'all see I posted a couple of joints, and clearly those ain't my main hitters, but there's about 40 I'll never show y'all.
Come on, man.
Never.
Come on, man. Like, you
All right.
you definitely know that
I'll
cologne
inbox
smells
it to you.
different depending on the nigga who's wearing it. You know that.
Chuck, I'll inbox and show you, because I ain't going to be around you. You in Florida. I'll definitely show you.
Yo, Ant, he don't know when I fly up, I'm wearing that shit. He don't know that. You got to say at Logan, nigga, like, hey, here we go. Let me get right.
Oh man.
Nah, I think it's fucked up. I think if you got something that's dope, share that with the homie. It's gonna smell different on him because his whole chemistry is different.
I got a couple joints right at the table right now. They all over the crib. This is bar 9. Chill, calm down. It's a quick one.
That's not the top 40, y'all. Just so you know.
Right.
I'll show you that all day.
He's quick to show
That's an
that.
everyday smell for him. Nah, that's his everyday. That's just,
Yeah,
you know, whatever.
That's his throwaway.
That's a
Yeah. What were we
Yeah,
at?
you gotta stop.
I smelled you and I was like, yo, that's not a bad smell, Chuck. And you put me on to something.
It's a Sauvage.
Yeah, get away from the Savage, bro. Get away from the Savage, fellas.
Yeah.
Get
It's
away
time. It's
from
time.
Savage.
It's time.
You smell like every other man walking around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Savage is the new curve.
You don't want that.
Oh,
Yeah.
the new curve.
Y'all
I
remember
wear it
the curve.
every
Y'all
now
remember
and
the curve
then.
back in the day.
But it's actually a little bit too
They
strong
sell
for me.
curve in Marshalls now.
Everybody had curve back in the day. Savage is
Right.
that now.
Oh, so Savage is the new obsession?
Yeah.
Nah, I wouldn't say that.
No?
It's a dope cologne. And there's 3 different kinds of Savages, but every other guy's walking around wearing that shit, man.
Yeah.
I don't even have that.
You don't want it. I'll sell you mine.
Nah,
You got 200 up on the shelf. That's what the fuck? You don't give a shit about it. All right, so we ain't sharing cologne. So on a serious piece though, and I'll go to you, Mitch.
Chuck,
Do you
inbox
ever
me. I'll show you
share-
though.
Yeah, say less. I'm on the case. Do you ever share salary information with your coworkers? What you're getting versus what they're getting?
Now, see,
I don't mind that.
I'm in BPS, so like you can look up salary. So like that's not even the conversation that we normally have. You know,
Right.
like how many years you ran and what your degree is in, on whatever. They could just look in the book and that's how much you make. Period. So like it's not even a discussion really. Like I try to tell the people that's not making, you know, a good amount, like you know what classes they could take to like speed up their levels so they can make a little bit more money a little quicker, especially the young ones coming out of college.
But do you feel that's like an invasion of your privacy? Like that should be something that should be like closed, where they shouldn't be able to see what you're making? Because now they may feel a certain way towards you.
Public knowledge,
For the
man.
city, it's
It
public
don't
record.
matter. It all depends on what job you do. Like, you know,
Right.
I'm a teacher, so like, you know, teachers get paid, but not that much. You know what I'm saying? So like, you look at the book and like, how many years you've been in there? Boom, there you go.
yeah, some jobs are like that. Like I don't work for the city, but if you figure out what my position is and how long I've been there, you can figure
Yeah,
out
you'll know exactly how much you make.
without moving.
Mhm.
Yeah, but I think the core of it is that if I'm making this, you as a new employee coming in, you might not know what you can make. You may not know what the fair market is. So I don't see the problem in sharing that information and letting you be like, nah, you need to negotiate for more bread.
So there's no negotiation in my line of work. There's no negotiation. You come in, depending on what your degree's in, and how many credits you got, and how many years. There's no negotiations with it. Like the union negotiates, and we get a bump in pay, but everybody gets the bump. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Dana,
like,
you the same way?
Yeah.
I don't mind. We can talk about that all day.
Word.
Ain't none of us out here balling, so I don't give a fuck.
Word.
You can know what I make.
I'm trying to make.
I have no problem telling nobody. I don't care.
Hightower, you in a private
You don't know what I'm doing.
right?
You don't know what I'm doing on the side.
Right. Exactly. Off the hook money.
There's always $1 coming in somewhere else. So
Gotta be.
you know what I mean?
So, but Ed, you were talking about how you're in a private entity, so your salary is not public knowledge. Like, are you still giving away that kind of game, trying to help the other people coming in the door? Or because, and I ask this because black people have always had this thing about, oh, you never talk about, and not only that, your job will tell you, don't share your salary information with other staff.
Yeah, that's how
Yeah, I
my
think
job
that's
is.
just-
Yeah, what's the that?
That's just a ploy for folks to not know, one, what they're worth, and two, what folks around them are getting, because we're all doing very similar jobs, especially in my field. I might have a little more accolades, so I might have a little more leverage to maybe get a little bump, but I'm sure there's people around me who do less than me that are probably making more. But because we've been programmed to not have those conversations, I don't know. I mean, I know what I'm making, and I should be making more, but I don't know how much more I should be making because I'm not having those conversations. You know what I mean? Like, I know what the market is requesting for someone like me, and I know that's not what I'm making now. So that's why I'm at the crossroads. Like, all right, what are we doing next? You know what I mean?
But it's important. It's important for somebody to put you on game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's important for somebody to say, yo, like, you going for that manager spot? Just make sure you get 80 grand. Because the last motherfucker left with 50. So you're not supposed to, make sure you go in there. If you can negotiate, because I know some you can't, but if you can, ask them for that. You know what I mean?
Of course.
And wait for them to tell you no.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, so we knocking down a couple of myths here. So the first myth, Dana ain't ever sharing a cologne. That's okay. We can
Yeah,
deal with
You know,
that.
I don't
Know that.
listen.
Know
Yo,
that.
listen. Besides waking up, that's probably like the next thing that's best to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like, not like no bullshit today, right? Like today I just came in and I was running around with the wife. And we was at the mall and I see some dope New Balance. And like I don't even buy clothes and like shit like that really no more, right? Right. And today I put on an outfit that I got for Christmas, bro. I finally wore this shit because I was tired of wearing sweats and shit. I'm going off the white. So I said I wanted these sneakers. But I was like, you know what? I don't want them shits. And the first thing I said was, when I'm about to spend on these sneakers, I can spend on the bottle.
Hey, I'm
Yo, cool.
the exact opposite. I'm the exact.
I got a ton of sneakers at the crib already. I got clothes at the crib. I don't go nowhere. I don't need that shit. So I just rather smell good.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Payne. You about to tell us how you got a garage full of sneakers. Go ahead, tell us. I'm here for it.
Nah, but I'm the exact opposite though. Like, if I'm about to buy like anything, like I'll be like, damn, I could have got these sneakers I wanted or something like that. So
I ran through so many sneakers. I don't even have the passion for. I don't even care. But these shits I seen today, I was like, oh my god. I had to leave with them, so I got them. Huh?
The New Balance 327s.
Honestly, they're like the regular classic joints everybody be wearing. I don't know the number.
Oh man,
But they're crazy and they're army fucking green. So if I see any of you niggas with them, you heard it here first.
What store was that you went and got them from?
Like Chance, it was at Chance.
What store was that?
Chance at Braintree Mall.
Okay.
That actually leads me to my next piece. And again, this is a story that I can remember telling you from Woodruff Way, right? Is that like in the rule book, 101, nigga, never perpetrate, right? Like you ain't never wearing the Adidas sweatpants with the never. But My question
got beat up.
is,
You actually got beat up for that back in the day.
yeah, true shit. So the question
You
is
got beat
why?
up for that.
The question is why?
And I wish it went down. I wish it would happen today too.
Yeah, too many kids.
It's like that, yo. It's crazy like that today.
Too many kids to get beat up.
Yo,
Yeah.
my goodness.
Crazy.
Nah, no, they wouldn't because people will stop doing it if people start getting smacked in their mouth.
Like some kids just don't know.
But people were getting beat up by people were getting smacked around by their old heads in their hood,
Yeah.
not just in the street.
Adidas and Air Force Ones for some reason. Adidas pants and Air Force Ones.
Yeah, Adidas
You're a bozo. You're a bozo.
That's insane.
You're Nike and Adidas, you're a bozo. Period. You're a bozo.
Not even the ones with a little Adidas patch, just the Adidas with the 3 stripes all the way down the leg.
Yeah.
Jordans on.
Yo.
Right.
Oh my God, what are you doing?
Yo.
But you see, so we was talking about this earlier, and I was like, these niggas gonna pan sear me for bringing this shit up, right?
Yep.
And that's just what's happening. So why is that the fucking rule? When did that start? Why is it a status thing? What's the cause behind that rule being so firm?
Oh man.
It's just behind the Nike and Adidas thing.
That's what we were brought up.
Yeah, I was brought up like that.
That's
Don't
how
like me,
Chuck.
no
We
crossing.
lived on the same street, right? And you probably didn't see as many ass whippings, but damn, like it's perpetrating. It's not, yo. When something's beaten to your head for so many years and so long, you know, it becomes these kids look crazy to me.
Yeah.
Not even these kids. These adults. These adults. There's adults doing it. So it's crazy. Adidas pants and Nike and Air Forces is crazy to me.
Always been
crazy.
It got crazy during
It's crazy.
gang era.
No one can hang with me like that. No one can hang with me like that.
Like that. Around like Interville and all that. You couldn't.
My kids can't get in my car like that.
Yeah, fuck that. That's just crazy. I don't think I've ever bought a kid or anyone's Adidas sneakers and then Nike apparel that. Like
it's always been one certain brand. I've never been an Adidas fan anyways. So it's always been Nike in the house.
What about Puma?
Excuse me?
Because I'm wearing a lot of Puma these days.
Oh yeah, we're definitely wearing a lot of Puma these days.
A lot of Puma these days.
A lot of Puma these days, fam.
The problem is this. The problem is that we get stuck in these. Now listen, you heard what they said. I grew up on the same street with the same rules, same ideology, right? Only difference was I didn't see the ass beatings like Dana said. My mother said be in the house when the light go off. Yeah, no, I was in the crib. Nigga. I wasn't there for that.
What's crazy is the ass whoopings happened like 4 houses up from Chuck's crib. Chuck was at like 20, 22 or some shit. These ass whoopings happened at 26 Woodruff in abandoned cribs. You come to the hood with some shit like that on you. They're tearing you apart.
How they get in the abandoned crib, dog? Was it some Chris and Snoop going on? You was getting walked into the abandoned building?
Yeah, on my mother's soul. On my mother's grave, yeah.
Oh, shit.
We got all these kind of rules and shit that we have to follow. And it's just like, I understand the repercussion, right? That's easy to see. But
my friends are ignorant.
What's the cause?
Older friends.
Well, that's what I'm talking about, D. Like, why am I living on rules established by ignorant niggas?
No. Yeah, I supported it, though. Don't get me twisted. I supported it.
But you're supporting it because you lived 30 years with that rule.
Are you an Adidas and Nike guy?
I support it today.
I know enough now. I'm like, nah, but I never understood the why. I want to understand the why.
Why ever happened?
And so I just think it's a status thing. I think that's what it was. It was like, yo, if you're gonna wear
the outfit up, man.
You're perpetrating, fam.
That's what I hear, is that if you can afford the Adidas suit, you got to be able to afford the sneakers that come with it. So that means it's a status conversation.
Right.
Okay. All right.
That's why you should be able to afford the sneakers with it.
Yeah.
That makes sense, right? So then how come we don't have these same... But why don't we have these same conversations for other things that's more serious, right? So, like, credit, as an example. Weird parallel, but follow me. So, if niggas was telling you that credit was good when you was 15, you would still be following that. How come niggas ain't giving you that kind of game as opposed to worry about what the fuck you got on your feet?
So I'll concur. Because when I have lunch duty, I bring books out and I read books, and when the kids walk by, they ask me, "Hey, coach, what you reading?" So right now I'm reading the book on financial literacy and ownership. And like, you know, some of the kids, they don't like to go to lunch, so they'll find me and they'll just post up and talk to me for like 15 to 20 minutes. So I'll give them 15 to 20 minutes worth of game every single time I see them.
Mm-hmm.
So,
that's what's up.
Yeah, every time I see them.
I think that's what it's about, man.
It's very important.
It's critical.
Because they're not having these conversations in their homes.
Mm-hmm. And they're not doing it at school either, which is
stupid.
But our generation right now are the guys that are now kind of like aware that we're not teaching the younger. Like my parents, they didn't teach us this stuff. They were too busy, or they were, you know, they probably didn't have it correct where they understood it. We understand this a little bit more now than they did.
Because it's more of a priority for us.
Our parents wasn't teaching us that shit back in the day because they was using our shit. I know mine was.
That's real shit.
Yeah.
That's real shit.
I'm from the bricks, bro.
Yeah,
I'm marking all four of our names. The fuck?
Mm-hmm. That's real shit. Electric and all that.
Cable was in all of our names before we was 6 and 7.
And that's why I'm talking about, like, in the black community, in the hood, right? Like, we get drilled into us all the wrong shit. We sat here and talked about perpetrating. Everybody on here was passionate about that shit, right? But nobody talk. Niggas is just learning about credit in their 30s. I didn't know till I was like 29 that credit was something important.
We're not from that type of environment to be learning about that shit. Yeah, you feel me? Like, I mean, I can't speak for everybody on the panel. I'm speaking for myself. I mean, Mitch is from the same hood. Yeah. Chucky from the same hood, but we all got different. Yeah. We got different parents and shit though too. But like, so it's like, yo, that wasn't the thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, at the end of the day, it was about just getting by. You feel me? Like, it was about getting by every day. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of us wasn't concerned about no fucking credit. We've grown up in the bricks, bro. Like, end of the day, like, I'm getting sent to the store with food stamps and shit. Like, arguing with my mother, going to the store with colorful money. Yeah, you know, I'll take the blue card all day today, but back then, so it's like, that credit type shit wasn't coming in nobody's household back in the day. Yeah. Not in the bricks. Well, not where, you know, how I was raised. We wasn't talking about no credit. We was trying to just get by to the next day.
Yeah.
That's why it's so important for us now to reach out to these youth, man, and just, you know, let them know, like, you know, what avenues they should take, and, you know, instead of spending all this money on these sneakers, and, you know, and spending this money on this and that, you know, try to get like a little bit of stocks.
Yeah.
Try to get some bonds, try to get this, try to get that, you know, open up a bank account, have some money that you could use, have something that's building credit, you know, have something that's building interest.
But why aren't they teaching this shit in school, man?
I think we all know that answer, Payne. Yeah. We all know that answer. We're not gonna
get. They don't want you to know the answer. They don't want you to know that there's a game being played, bro. Yeah. If you don't know that there's a game being played, you can't win.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we're the shit. We're the dopest people on earth. You feel me? Everybody takes our vibe, no matter what race you are. They all take our vibe and twist it. You feel what I'm saying? They all take our vibes and twist that shit. But they'll rather keep us down here.
Distant.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, we not. My thing is, like, people don't like coming together enough because it's gonna take too much time to make certain shit change for the next generation. People like us want results the next day.
Yeah, for us, not for.
We don't have patience to be like to set some grounds and be like, yo, let's do some shit for the next generation. Like, my nigga, I'm 44. There's nothing I'm trying to do for me no more.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's about passing some shit down and owning some shit and giving it to the next. Yeah. But if we're not gonna get on the same page and sacrifice and be like, all right, what we're doing isn't for us and what we got right now and for the next generation coming, then we're not gonna have an understanding of trying to make any change. You feel me? That's why I don't deal with too many people out here when it comes to certain shit in this community.
Yeah.
Because 9 times out of 10, motherfuckers are faking. You feel me? So I only surround myself with the genuine and the ones that hold theirs down. You feel what I'm saying? Like COVID slowed a ton of shit down, but people talk a lot, man. People talk a whole lot, yo. And this city can be a lot better if it wasn't for so many organizations and so many nonprofits wanting to be like, I'm the fucking one. Like, no, you ain't. You feel me? So none of us are gonna be the fucking one. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna take sit and talk. It's gonna take Sparring Minds. It's gonna take that. It's gonna take Herc skills. It's gonna take iron shots, iron. It's gonna take all of that shit to come together and make some shit happen. Everybody want to be the nonprofit to fucking make a change. Like, nigga, go sit your bozo ass down. You and your little fucking crew's not gonna make it happen. Niggas gotta form like Voltron, bro.
So,
but people don't like doing that in the city.
Hold
you feel me?
I like what you just that last sentence you just said. I want to attack that. I want to attack what you just said. That last sentence,
Real
right?
shit, D.
So how can Sparring Minds, Herc skills sit and talk? How you just said form like Voltron?
I got
how can we do that?
for this summer and fall. We already got some shit in play. So we'll tap in. We'll get on the inbox together. We'll get on the conversation. We'll tap in and we'll make some shit happen. There was some shit that happened already in the city. It's just like, when you're looking from the outside in, you can see who's not real, who's not genuine, who's doing this for this. I don't have time to be in the pictures with fucking Baker. I don't have time to be in pictures with Marty. I don't have time to be in pictures with all these motherfuckers. Yeah. Because those pictures don't bring us results, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I've had my share of times with dealing with them people, but I dealt with them on my time and how I felt like it and how I wanted to and how I moved. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have time for that. Majority of people take these pictures to just be like, yo, I'm next to this motherfucker. But when you need a favor for him now, he ain't even there for you.
Yeah.
I can go on and on about that all day. So, but like I said, we'll tap in and we'll get together because me, my brother Cornell, Wayne, we got some shit. Noah, we got some shit, man, that we've been quietly working on, quietly putting together. And Jermaine, you know, I always told you when the time was right, we was going to collab and make something happen. You feel what I'm saying? Because this is like, we're a family already. You know what I mean?
Right. Absolutely.
We're a family already. I grew up with every single one of y'all besides Payne since we was children. And ever since I met Payne, I got nothing but love for the homie. And it's dope that he's even rocking with y'all, with what y'all are doing. So it is what it is. We just got to come together, man.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And come together with the right organizations. Not just any organization, not just putting people down because they want to be there and helping and yada, yada, yada. I don't got time for that shit. We can do shit on our own. Let's make it happen. If I really want to make it happen, we can do it. Let's get on the conversation. Let's get on the inbox and make some changes. Yeah. It's going to take a lot of commitment.
I mean, I'll speak for Sparring Minds. Fellas, stop me, but we're 100% ready to get involved in any way possible. You know what I mean? However that looks, we're here for the conversation because it's about the future. I think you said it perfectly. It ain't about us no more. We had our time to kind of rock and roll.
Definitely had our time.
Let's go for the kids. Here's one thing I wanted to say, Mitch, real quick. I know that you was talking about the influence of family, right? And what you're doing right now and how that important it is. And Payne was throwing some darts at the school about why they're not doing some things. But here's what a lot of people don't understand, especially in our ilk, now that we're 40, 45. What we forget is that at that age, the most important people in your life ain't your family. It ain't the school. It's your friends, right? You put your friends on a pedestal that's crazy, right? Your friends dictate how you dress. When you was that age, when you was that age,
when we was kids.
When we was kids.
Oh yeah, we was kids.
Your friend gave you all your information, all the bad information you ever got. It was free.
Mitch, I had Mitch on a pedestal with me since he was fucking 8 years old.
See what I'm saying?
I've always put Mitch up there that high. I love Mitch to death. That's my brother.
God. Love you too, bro.
For real. I admire that man inside out.
Right. Facts. And it's like, that's where the information is coming from. It's not from us as 45-year-olds. Yeah, it's dope for us to tell them, but their friends are valued more. So how do we combat that? Knowing that we're giving them good information, but the friends might be giving us some other different shit.
But you remember when the OGs used to talk to us back in the day? You take what you want, and then the rest of it is just blah, 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 right?
Right.
Now we're in that seat, but now we have to actually show these kids. It's like it's not about talking anymore. It's about showing them. Like what can we show you that makes sense? What can you put your hands on that you weren't able to put your hands out without this information? It's like this is the show me era, the not tell me era. And these kids, like they'll hear you, they'll listen to you until you're blue in the face. But are they gonna actually do some of the stuff that you're telling them to do? Not if you don't hold their hand and walk them through the process.
And what I hope is that what DC's alluding to is that we become some kind of entity that not only grabs one little nigga, we grab that nigga and his friends, so that we can teach all of them at the same time. You know what I mean? So that not one person is injecting something negative. Like, nah, we don't got. We teach the whole group. The whole group gonna learn today. That way, they're sharing that information amongst themselves as well, and there's no other way to lose with that.
Half of the group has to come because they're the influence.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Right. If you're not changing multiple minds, then he's going to go right back to those same guys that are influencing him. If you don't influence multiple in that group, it's going to be harder.
And
that just to hop on Dana's point, that's exactly why I stay in the background and I work with Mitch, because Mitch is the face. He has that, is relevant. He's already had that connection with the audience. I can't just come in front and be like, hey, because dude is like, who's this dude? You know what I mean? So I know my place in that situation, so I fall back. You know what I mean?
Hightower, that's exactly what's wrong. That's what's wrong with people right now, bro, because, and I speak this all the time, people don't know how to stay in their lane. You feel me? It's all right to be good at something and then not be good at something, but learn. You feel what I'm saying? You learn. You just learn. Like one of my partners always said, like me and Formula used to talk to each other every day. And the main thing we used to always say to each other is, we got to learn each other's weaknesses.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
That's
and just fill the void.
Right.
That whole format that Hightower said with him being the backing and Mitch being the face, quiet as kept. Dana's been the backing for what we do at Ripley Road every Sunday in the summer. Like the Sunday morning service, we started that and sit and talk. And then ended up being mostly my little brother Carter and June and their boys. Like when we're on the sidelines, if dudes lose or win, like I'm talking to them about credit, I'm talking to them about getting jobs, all types of stuff. So like you gotta like use stuff like that, like, and they're not teenagers, they're like early 20s, mid 20s, you know what I mean? So but even still, they still don't know that stuff. You know what I mean? So it's good to reach out to them like that.
Yo, is it cool if I go grab some ice?
We're actually gonna transition. So
we're gonna
transition. Hold on. We're gonna transition. We have to move on. So I want to make sure I give you all your flowers. Dana, you'll hear from me soon. But let's get rocking on an entity that can win for the city. You know what I mean? So with that said, Mitch, Dana, Gallivan Love. Every week I show that. Woodruff Way, I appreciate y'all rocking out.
Hey, Mitch, I'll see you next weekend, brother.
Yes, sir.
I'll see you next weekend.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Chuck.
Talk to me.
Yes, sir.
Talk to me.
You think we can go back to being Facebook friends?
No!
We'll talk. We'll talk about that. We'll make it work.
Yo, episode 100.
We've been doing this since we were 6 years old, man.
Yeah, that's true.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I was there when you broke your leg, man. When you was like, "Hey, come on, man, stop this shit." You remember that choke playing football?
I think you was the one who tore it, nigga. Now that I think back,
It was Joe.
Yeah. Yo, we'll
love y'all, man. No bull.
We'll get that result.
I love y'all for real.
Absolutely. Word up.
Dana, check your inbox. I've been hitting you.
All right, I got you, Hightower.
We'll catch up with y'all later on.
Love y'all, man. Love y'all.
Love y'all for real.
No, Mitch, next weekend, baby.
Yes, sir, man.
Let's get it.
Sparring Minds.
That was great, man.
That was
great, man.
That was super dope.
We gotta definitely continue building with them dudes, man. For real.
Love those guys, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Stand up as they come.
We'll develop with that and get moving in the right direction because we're here to do more than just be a podcast, right? We're here to impact the community in whatever way we can. So let's see.
You already know, baby.
So we can do that. Now, fellas. Matter of fact, Ant, you up, brother?
Coming to the stage.
Coming to the stage.
Coming to the stage. Right?
Don't say it like that.
Change your pace. Change your pace
Say it
real
like
quick.
that. That's how you introduce strippers. Don't say it like that.
Oh,
okay.
Yo, what are we doing here? Yo,
Hey,
these are.
All right, Payne, you got it. Go ahead.
Come on.
shit.
Payne, the joke.
Go ahead, Payne.
I'm
You
just
got it.
saying, don't say it that way. I'm just saying.
Definitely not coming to the stage, man. Come on, man.
Coming to the screen.
Yeah, coming to the screen, man.
Fellas, get your singles out, fellas.
Yo, what is happening?
Can you guys hear me?
Every week, this show goes off the rails. Yeah, we can hear you. We
Okay,
can absolutely hear you.
cool.
Oh man.
Let's do our proper introduction for the two legendary ladies joining the Sparring Minds for episode 100.
Yes,
We have
indeed.
the incredible Miss Mo Phila.
Yo.
Hey,
Hi,
boo.
baby. How
Hey,
you doing?
Oh.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too. It's been a while.
Yo, Payne, come on, man. Where's the round of applause, B?
Oh.
Come on, man.
Let me do it again. Let me turn it up.
Okay, just rewind. So, coming to the Sparring Minds episode 100, we have the legendary Ms. Mo Phila.
Miss Mo. Boop, 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 boop.
That's right.
Come on, Payne. Come on, Payne. What we
Yo,
doing?
come on, Payne, man.
What we doing,
Come
bro?
on, Payne, man.
Yo, Payne, what we doing, bro?
Come on there.
Yo.
100 episodes in, brother. This is what we doing. And then, of course, the miraculous Sweet Tea.
Yo.
Welcome to Sparring Minds.
Thank you.
You already.
This show's been incredible, and now we have you two here to kind of add to that. So I'm here for this. Where we going, Hightower? Talk to me.
Listen,
where we
first
going.
and foremost, I need to pull Miss Mo Phila to the side because what I witnessed on Wednesday was on some other stuff.
Sidebar.
You starting already?
Sidebar.
He said sidebar.
We're not going to go into detail,
Sidebar.
but that was wild.
Nigga, you ain't just gonna leave it at that. What are you talking about? What happened,
What
man?
is going on?
Listen. If y'all didn't see it, shame on y'all for not tuning in.
Exactly. Every Wednesday night at 8:30 p.m. Henny and Hot Wings live and catch
Yeah,
it.
and I'm watching it with the wife, and I'm just like, what is going on right here?
Nice.
Poor little Fizz. I'll just say that and leave it alone.
Oh. You try to make me throw up first thing as soon as I get here?
Yo, Payne, come back, bro.
You try to make me throw up as soon as I get here?
Yo,
Okay.
Payne. Oh, shit.
All right.
Okay.
Hey, Chuck, you got it.
Yeah, well, I think what I want to do here is I want to check their temperature in. So can we do that? Maine, you okay with that if I check the temperature?
Let's do it,
because
let's do it.
sometimes listen, I'm still learning Tashiana. Like we're still
And
with
listen,
Mo, I'm very familiar with Mo, right? She's been on the show. We've been on Henny and Hot Wings. I'm on her page regular. This shit a little adobo over there. It's a little spicy over there. Let's do this. Let's check the temperature. Give me a second.
You're out of order. You're out of order. The whole trial is out of order. Stay out of order.
It's time for people's court.
People's Court.
yes.
Come on, man.
Sorry.
My single favorite segment on Sparring Minds, where we bring in court cases from around the world and kind of get a feel for what you think is guilty or innocent. We're going to start, obviously, with Tashiana and Mo. Here's the case that we have on the docket. So there's a young lady named Ann Brown. Ann Brown has been married for 24 hours. She is now here to request a divorce because her husband smashed the cake in her face. Now, what she's saying is that she wants a divorce and not an annulment because she wants half.
Half the
Tashiana.
cake?
No.
Listen, hold on.
Yeah, literally. Half the cake. Nigga, that's what she wants.
I just thought
Tashiana.
the sex wasn't good.
No, nigga. She said the one rule she gave him was don't hit me in the face with that fucking cake. And that's exactly what he went on to do. Tashiana, are you granting the divorce? And are you granting her half of his assets?
I'm not granting none of that.
Oh.
I mean, I just look at it like, okay, maybe she did say, don't smash the cake in my face. So he should have probably took that and not had smashed the cake. Because this is at the wedding, right? Because I'm trying to figure out this whole concept. So the cake was smashed in her face and she wants a divorce? Because this happened in the wedding in front of the next day. Okay.
Absolutely.
Because of the cake smashed in the face, correct?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. I don't know if that calls for all divorce and all that. But, I mean, I don't know. Best friends do. I don't know. It's just a different situation for me. I wouldn't be upset. But if I tell you don't do something, please don't do that. You know what I mean? That's all. And I would respect you if you said the same thing. Divorce is a little bit too crazy. I don't know. Like, why? This is weird.
Wow.
Yeah, this one's like I don't know. Like, I don't know about divorce. I think that's just going a little bit too far. But I mean, cake's out at the end of the wedding. You know what I mean? So. My hair was probably already goddamn messed up. I mean, I'm marrying my best friend at this point. Like, it is what it is. Like, so I'm gonna say, you know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna say no. She went too far, and you didn't need to be doing this in the first place if you mad about a little bit of cake. And you probably knew you could get half of the cake. There was other reasons why you got into this situation, and his cake maybe had been one of them. And it wasn't the cake in your face. And you made the cake in his face, the cake in his pocket. So, so that's my intake on that.
Mo, don't come on here, Mo, promoting divorce. Come on, man.
You know, I'm real bitter and angry when it comes to this subject.
Really?
But no, hell yeah. First of all, sis, get your life. Kill yourself if you think you're getting half within 24 hours. Like, yeah, that's exactly how I feel. Like, come on. You got the cake smashed in your face. You can be mad. You can leave, but you're not getting half of it. Like, get out of here.
I love when women acknowledge when another woman is wrong. That's needed more around here. So you guys hold on. I'm gonna go get my wife because we got
Let's go, Faye.
a long list of things she needs some people to tell her she's wrong about.
Listen, I didn't say don't put him in the doghouse. I just said divorce was just not called for.
You can leave if you want to. You just ain't taking half. That's all I'm saying. You can leave if you want.
Ladies, me and Jermaine had gotten into a conversation, and of course, Maine takes a different perspective than I do on most things. But we were talking about how women nowadays are putting their career ahead of relationships and marriage and that emotional relationship goal, right? I went on to explain to Jermaine how he's wrong in agreeing with these women. He didn't want to accept that. Do you find that women today value their career more than their love? We'll start with you, Mo.
Why you I was trying to avoid this one. You already know what my answer is. I think my life speaks for itself. 100%, I do put career before love because my love is not paying the bills, and ain't nobody stepping up in the love department to take care of that. So I got to make sure that's taken care of.
I dig it.
Don't support that, Sam.
Not mad at that, man.
All right, Tashiana, please explain to Mo why she's wrong.
I thought you said you was trying to fill me out.
I'm here now. I got it now.
Okay, so my situation is a lot different from a lot of people. So I'm with someone that accepts me, my whole situation, my career, all that. So they're supportive and they're, you know what I mean? That's who I want to be with. Never mind who I'm with. That's just what it is. The age I am now. So it all got to come in one. But if you don't accept that, I got to go. You got to go. If I don't, you know what I mean? But I'm here to be with someone that's all in one for me. You know what I mean? So I'm not like, oh, my career, you know what I mean? Like, you have yours, I have mine. You know what I mean? That's just how I look at it. And that's just my opinion. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with how people feel about putting your career.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Did you just said I got mine and you got yours?
No, I didn't mean it like I have my career, you have your career, whatever you want to do. It's just a supportive thing. Like you talk to me like, hey, they're asking me to move to New York. How do you think about that? You got to talk this out. You know when a person's supportive, behind you, supportive. You know that.
Yeah, and you know when they're not for you.
You know when they're not for you, so you don't even get to that point because it's already in the pudding. You know what I mean? So And maybe I might be just, hearing the question wrong, but
Hightower.
Nah, you good. You hearing it right, T.
I'm
good.
just,
You
that all
correct.
comes together.
You good?
Like,
Chuck's
hey,
law,
what's your name? Hi, I do that. You know what I mean? For example, here we go. In communications, was a communication major in college. Came out of that, started doing a little bit of radio, got pregnant. You know what I mean? How that goes. My partner always had no problem. I was a co-host with 2 guys every day. No issue. Nothing that we ever had to even talk about. And that's because we know each other, or we know, we talk, but it never was, I don't know, it just never was anything. And that's because we were best friends. You know what I mean? Before any of this, any of anything. You know what I mean? We was friends for years. Listen, if long distance relationships do not work, to me, mine's work. And that's why, because you were friends. You got to be friends before you can be anything else. And if you are not friends, sometimes that don't work. And I think that's why, and I hate to just narrow it down to my relationship, but when it comes to you're just supposed to be supportive of your partner. If you're not, and if you can't, then we can't be here.
Listen,
so it's not about picking.
I'm overly supportive of my wife's career. I tell her all the time, if she makes another $1, I'm gonna retire, and she's gonna be the
Listen, all that you
I'll
make
be the
more than
stay-at-home
me
dad.
Yes, like what was that? You make more than me, and the guy's mad. It's crazy. Like
I'll take
together we make 200,000. Like
I'll have Maine show me how to cook. It'll be straight. I already clean the crib. She can just go to work and do what she do. The house will be pristine when she gets back after work. I get some Xbox minutes in. Everybody wins.
I worry about the structure of the black family, right? So we all know this to be true. Only one thing can be a priority, right? So if your lady is putting her career as her top priority within an established family structure, right? Well, what happens to the rest? Growing up the way I grew up, where the woman was the backbone of that family, right? What happens to the family when she has other priorities? So I struggle with that.
I think it's a new age now. Women can multitask just as well as men can. So we should be able to maintain our career and our family at the same time. It's not one or the other. You know what I mean? And I'm a single woman, so don't get me wrong. I used to be there. I used to be that family woman. But now I'm single, and I think I understood the question as a single woman, not as a woman that's already a unit. But in a unit situation, it's just as it's important for a man to balance the career as the provider, but still be present in the home. That same responsibility goes for the woman. She can balance the career and still be present at home.
Little, I was on the phone with you 2 days ago. I told Fabian to get in that kitchen and get me some lunch, right? And she said, "Sorry, nigga, I'm working." Right? This is a true story. So now I'm starving to death.
Here we go.
And she couldn't get in there and make a turkey sandwich. So clearly she put in her career ahead of me.
Wait, he's not telling the whole story. He's not telling the whole story.
Yo.
I said, Chuck, how come you can't get it? I can take a time out from playing Xbox. How come you just don't go in the kitchen and, go get your sandwich? He's like, that's her job. But he's working and he's playing Xbox with me.
Yeah. First off, I paid a lot of money for that wife, B. I ain't gonna be out here trying to. Come on, man.
Did he say I paid a lot of money for that wife?
Listen, you were checking the sandwich temperature, and you didn't get the sandwich.
Yo, come on, cuz.
Oh, Fabian.
And that's what you meant about putting career over.
Right. This is what we're talking about here.
It was obvious, right?
I went totally too deep on that one.
Clearly, we
were talking about turkey sandwiches.
I thought we was all on the same page here, but clearly.
No. She shouldn't even have said anything to you. She should have looked at you and then looked away.
Yo.
I'm busy, husband.
It makes me nervous, though, Mo, that you say that times have changed what the woman means to the family. That's what I took from what you said. Now,
yeah.
Okay, so all of the emotional nourishment I got growing up came from the women in my family, right? The men showed you what it was like to be a man and be tough and handle, but the women gave you all that emotional support that you needed, right? And now, that's different from what you're telling me, right? So where am I getting my...
Having a career means you don't have no emotions? That's what happens?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out too. My mom was a single parent.
My mom was a single parent too.
So she had to work.
Let me ask you this. So you would think that you got a commensurate amount of emotional support from your mother, who was busy with work as well. You have no problem with saying that, right?
Of course, I would say I definitely lacked. She had 3 kids, so she had to spread herself thin. 100% I lacked. But it's not that it's impossible that you can have a career and be an emotional support. That's what I mean.
Hey, Jermaine. Yeah. I've said on this show 1,000 times, one of your number one jobs when being with a woman is to make her life easier, correct?
Correct.
So, you just said it's more difficult that she wants to multitask and be career-driven and have this family and do all these other things, right? When I can make her life easy, all you gotta do is make my turkey sandwich. That's all you gotta do. You don't gotta worry about nothing else. Put me as a priority, and everything else will work itself out.
Well, mine don't got to make my turkey sandwiches. I'm good over here, so I ain't got to worry about that.
And what if multitasking isn't hard for her? What if that is something that's easy for her? Easy is relative. Hard is relative. Making a turkey sandwich might be the hardest thing in the world for her to do because we just don't want to.
Well, I don't want to say that on the show, but you know,
I feel like what she was doing was a little bit more important than.
Then your turkey sandwich.
You know what I mean? So it was like, hey, you can go make that turkey sandwich, and I'm gonna continue to do this real quick. So when she said work, you should have been like,
that exactly. In the partnership, you were supposed to understand in that moment,
right? So that's what we're supposed to have this. That's what I'm talking about. We should have this understanding.
This ain't the first time Charles has been wrong.
Oh my God! 100 episodes? Absolutely not. Won't be the last.
Hey Jermaine, how many he's been wrong on out of 100?
100.
I was
99. We going 99.
I was gonna give him 97. I was gonna give him 97.
You know what? He's definitely he be wrong and strong though. He goes hard.
He be strong with his
wrong. He don't know. Right.
Oh,
he like, you know what?
Come back, Jack. Come back.
So let's pivot on that point since we're talking about multitasking, right? So multitasking and the new wave or the new trend or whatever it is, right? That Mo was just saying. So with that in mind, how do we feel about women having 2 husbands?
You already know you already know.
No, go first, honey. I want to hear this.
Already know where I'm at with this situation.
Go first, honey. I want to hear this.
I might be trying to pull this shit off. I want to do it. I want to listen. I'm trying to pull it off. I think I can do it. I can do it.
I mean, I imagine if you're in that dynamic, you don't need to work, right?
I better not have to work if I've got 2 husbands. Are you kidding me?
Chuck?
I have questions.
So that's when I can pursue my passions. I'm still gonna have a career, but I don't want to have to work. There's a difference. You get what I'm saying?
Big difference.
There's a big difference. I'm still gonna be doing something, but I don't have to.
Is it two of them?
Two of them. Really?
I'm gonna be doing a whole lot of things.
Are you kidding me?
Right? I to even have one. I'm sitting over here like, oh my God.
Whoa. But okay, Mo, can I ask you a question? Do they each serve like different purposes? Like
that would be the ideal in my perfect brain. That would be the ideal. We don't all coincide together. I just have 2 separate husbands.
Oh, so
perfect.
Same house.
I actually don't want to. I don't want to cohabitate with my partner anyway. Period. So that's a whole nother thing. Yeah.
You were with that one.
It works.
All right. Man.
Yeah. I've been through some things, y'all. We
can't be friends no more.
We can't be friends.
God bless you, sister. Oh man, okay.
I'm still a little bit befuddled by this. So,
yeah, that's
Well,
So that just means that there's two niggas who's not getting a turkey sandwich. That's the way I
I was just thinking
There's
that.
two niggas gonna get the Uber Eats delivery of a turkey sandwich because they wifey loves them but don't have to be there to make it for them. I love y'all to death. They eat turkey sandwiches.
Oh, shit.
Yo, neglect is crazy.
On the surface, polygamy sounds like a great idea.
Right, the emotions be real as fuck though. I know it. It be very real.
That's why to be that dude that dates or messes with multiple girls, because more women just equals more headaches in my.
And that's why I agree. Now, mind you, I'm also sexually fluid, so I deal with men and women. So I understand what you mean. Like the emotional side of multiple women is a lot. It's a lot. But you guys are pretty simple. I'll just call it what it is. It doesn't really take that much.
Isn't the women's side a little bit emotional? It's like
So, okay, again, I said I had questions, right? Getting away from the turkey sandwich. This is real shit. So, do the husbands in those cases, first off, I don't judge, we've talked about this before, Ed. I don't judge threesomes with, what's the term, MMF, or two guys and a girl. I don't judge those threesomes at all. Like, do your thing, I'm here for it. My question is, do the men have to be bi in that kind of situation, or is it completely separate entities?
In the relationship dynamic, or are you talking about the threesome?
No. The relationship dynamic. So there's a polygamy situation.
Yo, Mo
this
is with
woman
the shits, though.
is married to two men. I'm confused. I want to know about it.
Yeah, because, I mean, polygamy doesn't mean that everybody has to be in the relationship together. It could be me being in two separate relationships, and they have nothing to do with each other.
But they're around each other.
But they know about each other. Exactly. They don't even have to be around each other if they don't want to. It's about everybody just being aware of what's going on.
So this is just an open relationship. It's an open relationship then. That's all.
There's different levels. That's what I'm saying. I can have two husbands. That's open. That's my life. That'd be magic.
I had this
spectacular.
I had it totally pegged as we need a 3-bedroom house. That's how I had it in my head.
But there are people that live like that. Like, I think you brought this up because there was a story that was released where a woman is literally like living with two husbands and they have this whole life together. God bless her. And, shout out to her.
She's like, God bless her heart and all the parts. Because
I can't live with one person, let alone two.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Perry.
But when it's his turn, I don't want to hear him blowing her back out.
Hey, yo. See, y'all got to get out the ego. Okay, y'all got to get out the ego.
Y'all definitely got it.
Mo. It's easier said than done, Mo.
That's wild. That's wild, dog. He walk out the room with that look like, yeah, you go ahead, yo.
I just killed that.
That's saying? Like, I just killed that. Like, yo.
That's why I just don't see no marriage in
Yeah,
that.
go follow that.
Good luck.
In a whole other suit, but not just marriage.
Vice versa, like it's.
Imagine. Let me put it like this. Imagine y'all get Erykah Badu. We got single men out here that get a chance to be with Erykah Badu.
I'm all say, man, I don't like
you scared of Erykah?
I'm scared of Erykah. Erykah had me wearing the dress and some other.
Exactly. Erykah got that next level energy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Erykah put that thing on you and it's all over.
I ain't scared of Erykah.
I know that's right, Hightower.
Change religions and some more shit, though.
I can see somebody like Erykah having two husbands and it working just perfectly. No problem.
I can see that too.
I can see that too.
They both be hypnotized.
Yeah, you see Common and Dre 3000.
Exactly. Okay, Chuck's got his hands up.
I have a question. So how do I respond when I'm like, yo, we fucking tonight? She's like, nah, I'm going over to the ants room.
That's why this.
It sounds like hate, man.
Right, that's what that like.
Wait your turn, Playboy.
Right.
Wait your turn.
And that's why we don't see a lot of that.
Yo.
And that's why we don't see a lot of that. We never see
exactly. And I feel like people can easily put women doing that with no thought about it.
Listen, a female can cheat on a man, and it's the end of the world. There's no getting back together. I'm done.
True.
And with the female, it's like, okay, all right, I'll take you. You know what I mean? And that's because we have sex with emotion. Men cannot. They don't. Sometimes.
Well, depends on the man.
No, I'm not saying you don't have sex with emotion. I'm just saying sometimes when it comes down to the cheating aspect, it's just like,
oh yeah, for not
you know what I
emotional
mean?
reasons.
Yeah, exactly. So when it comes down to us, it was like you was on the phone. I know you was on the phone with him. I know he was in that air before he was in that. You know what I mean? Like, listen, y'all are deep, and if you did that, I don't want you no more.
You wild for even asking those questions. Like, what do you even want to know for? Like, nah, stay
right,
away from
Fabian?
That.
Don't that sound nice, Fabian?
Stay away from that. Don't even. You're gonna get your feelings hurt if you asking those kind of questions, man.
Exactly.
Stay away from that. Take your turn when it's your turn, and do your.
It's all about. It takes a village, Chuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody's playing their role. It takes a village. Everybody's got to play their part. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That was wild right there.
Oh shit!
Sparring Minds listeners, this will be the last time you see Miss Mobilla on the show.
Yo, shit! Oh man,
ladies, we are up against the clock.
Yo.
So I appreciate y'all rocking out with the Sparring Minds crew,
man.
Celebrating episode 100 with us.
Congratulations, guys! Congratulations! So proud of you guys.
Appreciate you, Queen. Appreciate y'all. We will get with y'all later on. Follow Mo. She got a million things going on. Literally, B. Mo be everywhere.
So.
Everywhere, B.
Yeah. Word up. So get with Mo. Tashawn is out here too. Sweet Tea. Are you going back to the radio, Sweet Tea? What you doing?
Come on, T.
Yeah, stage is 4, so yeah, I guess it's looking like I see a light at the end of the tunnel now. Yeah. I would like to. Yes, I would love to.
Can I just say that T was there like literally my second day of work on the radio. She came to pop up and show me love, so I'll always love her for that. Forever.
Oh, I appreciate that because I remember that day I walked in. I was like, I like her. Yeah, that's good. Because I would come up there and just keep them company, and it was like, oh, you got some. I like her. Perfect. I love everything you do, baby.
Thank you, boo.
Ladies, we appreciate y'all. We'll holler.
Appreciate y'all. Yes.
Sparring Minds episode 100 is crazy, B.
Woo.
Yo, right now, like this is my guy. Like I'm super excited about this next piece right now. Right?
Yep.
So I've told y'all that this is my favorite rapper in the city, right? Like, I legit listen to, you know how sometimes you got rappers in the city and you try to support music, stuff like that? No, I legit listen to his shit on my playlist. Like, he's that nice to me, right? So, I'm super excited to do this. I'm super excited to bring on the homie D White.
No muzzle.
No muzzle entertainment. Yeah, we got you, God.
We can hear you.
Hi, D
White. We definitely can hear you. Can you hear us?
Uh-oh.
Okay, well, while he deals with that, he's dealing with some audio situations there. But no, battle rap, Little, Pain, like this is my shit. I love battle rap, right? And so to have D White on, like, you don't get no better than this, right? Bars, wordplay, delivery, I love that kind of shit.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It takes a whole nother skill with that shit, man. Like, them battle rappers, like, do a lot. Man, I didn't know how much went into it before until I think I watched a Mook interview, a Murder Mook interview, and he was talking about how much goes into it. And then I listened to some of his shit, like the intricate wordplay and
Stupid. Mook is stupid with it.
It's a lot of preparation.
Mook,
a lot of work.
These are your top 5, man?
Yes, absolutely. I don't watch battle rap as much as I used to, but definitely I remember from the Smack DVD joints, the early joints. And Mook was definitely one of the ones that I'm like, yo, this dude is crazy. My only thing with battle rappers is that when they try to make that transition, is that all of them can't make like good songs and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But they're dope in their element of battle. Yeah. They will fucking tear your head off. Like it's super disrespectful. And it's crazy. It's yeah.
Yo,
I wanted to be a battle rapper at one time.
D White, what up, God? You hear us?
What's going on? Yeah, I can hear you. It's a little bit low. I had to take my AirPods. I don't know why it wasn't really working.
You want to be a stick-up kid? You want to be a battle rapper?
Hold on.
Like,
let D go. and then we'll get back to it. You good, D?
Yeah, I can hear y'all, but it's low. I'm trying to get my AirPods to work.
Okay.
Oh, that's
well, while he deals with that, no, I definitely wanted to be a battle rapper at one time. Actually, I wanted to be a rapper. Original Fast Life. You know, bunch of guys from Phil's Corner. You know, my man Booth, Sean Braggs, you got Chauncey, you know, guys that went to school with us. You know, we were the ones that first started up that Fast Life, you know, and then before it came Russia. My man Wendell, stuff like that. But I did want to be a rapper, and then I realized it might not be my forte. But yeah, it did go down that road for a while.
I think it's cool, man. I think, you know, all of us, we're growing up, like, battle rapping, not necessarily battle rapping, like, we got battle rapping from, like, LL and Kane and stuff like that, but, like, just the rapping as itself, it was a dope art. It was a dope art to just be involved with, you know what I mean? So,
yeah.
I can never swing on that. One thing I want to get into with D. White tonight is the conversation about culture vultures. You know what I mean? Like, so y'all know my hatred for DJ Vlad on this show. Like, so I just don't like when there's guys from outside of the hood, outside of the community, who profit so greatly from the talents of the people in the hood that the people in the hood don't get that revenue stream that they're supposed to. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's a slap in the face. So if I were to ask you who's a culture vulture, first off, do you even agree with the term culture vulture?
Oh yeah, I mean, that's like it's like what we talked about earlier with Mitch and Dana. It's like folks trying to take our vibe, man. So it's definitely a thing. You know, they take the vibe and they twist it and try to emulate it or whatever. But you know, it's always lacking some original sauce. And you know, to those who don't know the difference, you know, they fawn after it, but you know, real recognize real. You know, people know who the originators are.
Yeah, that's real. And I think what happens is history ends up telling a different story. The more culture vultures are involved, that's when history really takes a dark turn. You know what I mean? And so, like,
yo,
you back with us? Yeah, what up? We're just talking.
Yeah,
about...
like I can hear y'all, but it's like you're mad low. I can't hear that well. But when I use my AirPods, it sounds like you're like in slow motion, like it's talking like that. I don't know what's going on, but
it's that Bluetooth connection. It's gonna have a delay.
Say it again.
It's that Bluetooth connection with the AirPods. You won't be able to hear on time. It'll be off.
It'll be a delay.
Yeah, is that what it is?
Yeah, it'd be a lag.
Yeah, I wish I had some wired headphones or something, but I don't think I do.
You might be able to go without the headphones.
Yeah, I'm without the headphones right now, but like it's mad low. I can't really hear you guys unless I hold it like mad close to my ear.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to get what you thought about the culture vulture conversation I had brought up to you before. Like, we were just talking about culture vultures and them stealing from the community. Is that something you're like fully behind, or you being a part of the game? Do you look at it differently?
In battle rap?
And period, just in music in general.
Music in general, man. It's like when it comes to like culture vulture, and I don't like. Number one is as long as you realize you're a guest in whatever it is that, you know what I'm saying? Because like a lot of people, for instance, they get into the Muslim culture and the Muslim religions and stuff. But as long as you, number one, first and foremost, realize that you're a guest and acknowledge where it all started, you know what I'm saying? Like, then I think you can be accepted. But again, you have to realize that you're a guest when it comes to certain things. You know what I'm saying?
Well, and I think sometimes, from what I'm seeing at least, is when, you know, people like DJ Vlad, you know what I mean? They get into the community and they feel like now they're a part of the community. They no longer feel like they're guests. They feel like, nah, I'm here. I did this, I did this, so I'm part of the fabric. And he should have never got to be a part of the fabric. You know what I mean? There should have been somebody who's already in the community who should have had that same role, who should have had that same responsibility. And somehow he came in and took it and made it into something big.
It's just that have an unstable connection.
Yeah.
So, are there any other culture vultures on this list that we have to like make sure we highlight? Like, I have Leo Cohen. What else you have?
as a I don't have a person.
Hmm.
You're on mute.
Post Malone, maybe.
Wow, you got Leo as a culture vulture. Interesting.
Yeah. Look at how many millions he's made from an executive office that someone else should have made from an executive office that he didn't make, that he stepped in and did.
I mean, but there was other executives black that were making money too, like that he was with or came up with.
I just feel like
it's not like he prevented somebody from getting a job. You know what I'm saying? Like Vlad, I understand. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like Vlad, I definitely understand. Even though I can't front, Vlad had an amazing interview with Raekwon the Chef. That even though I hate Vlad, I watched it because I love Raekwon the Chef.
Yeah, he has a few good ones.
It was a super dope interview. You know what I'm saying? So Leo, wow, I'm kind of shocked.
I want people in the community to be the executives, to make those kind of label decisions. I want us to make those because we're tied to the fabric of the game. You see what I'm saying? Why should somebody who lived in Wellesley come in and tell us, nah, this artist is dope, this artist is not, you'll get a break, but you won't. Nigga, you live in Wellesley, you don't know nothing about what you're doing here. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that, like, I don't have a person as I'm going to buy it from. Like, the buy it from.
I can't hear you, Payne.
Did you have money left over on your
I think it's G White's background. Hold on. Go ahead, Payne.
No, I was saying I got Viacom as a culture vulture. Like the people that own MTV, VH1, all of them, I have them as a culture vulture, big time.
100%.
Yeah. And that makes sense to me. That makes sense to me.
But see, I feel like that's a fine line now because there may be some sort of, how do I say this? Because just because somebody is of the community or of the culture, they may not have the business acumen to capitalize or to enhance or evolve a particular entity. You know what I mean? So like
Dave Mays, the source, Dave Mays Benzino, like that kind of thing.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, I get it. But I feel like the culture vulture piece comes in when you don't necessarily acknowledge, like D. White said, that you're a guest. You come in and with your chest out thinking that, you know, you did X, Y, and Z, when in fact you just kind of set up the blueprint. The actual product is those who are out here in the trenches doing the work.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Would you say, Payne?
You're breaking out.
Isn't that what MTV does?
Oh, that's what they do. But I also understand that there's got to be a level of respect given to those that put things in place. Because, you know, you take a lot of these people out of these executive positions and put someone else in, that doesn't necessarily guarantee the trajectory of where it's going. You know what I mean? We've seen a lot of black folks in power run businesses to the ground, and we've seen a lot of black folks in power that have flourished. You see what I mean? So it's that fine line where it's like there's got to be a level of, yeah, I'm here, I'm a participant, I'm a guest, but I have these ideas that I think can work, as opposed to that I know what's going on. I'm posing as X, Y, and Z when it's just not the case.
Yeah, but how much are they defining who? I mean, listen, we remember that execs defined who got in the game and who didn't. That's what Jack the Rapper was for back in the day. You know what I mean? Yeah. So you didn't get a deal, but you did. And again, my biggest sticking point is that people from outside the community are deciding that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All right, well, that was a thing that was really making me mad, so I wanted to talk to D. White about that. D. White, you got a battle coming up, a CJA, that's this weekend?
Yeah, this coming next Saturday.
Okay. That's King of the Battle 5, that's up in Abington, Mass?
Yep, King of the 5 Battle League is going to be on 219 Abington, Massachusetts. I forget the street name. It's on the flyer, but yeah, it's going to be crazy. It's definitely going to be crazy.
Nice.
You can try to pull up, y'all. What's up?
That's right up the street from the crib.
I'm telling y'all, if any of y'all can pull up, it's definitely not one you're gonna want to miss. CJA, respectfully, I'm going in there to smoke his boots. I'm going in there to kill him. But he's a very respectable, you know what I'm saying? He's a very respectable battler, like in the battle culture.
Yeah, I got no problem coming down. We right there.
Let's talk about that offline, man. We should pull up.
Yeah.
And I'm main eventing and stuff, so it's gonna be sweet.
Okay then.
I'm excited for it though. I'm definitely excited for it.
Word up. Okay. Oh,
Little, you was talking about you wanted to be a rapper. Could you do battle rap, Little?
No, I definitely can't. I think I learned that years ago that I couldn't, and that's why it's just never panned out. You know, and I think the people that were really into it went on, and they took the fast life and meshed with Russia and did what they've done. And the ones that weren't, like me, you know, we support them and so be it.
So if me and you would have battled right now, you would bow down and say, "Nah, I don't want that kind of smoke." That's what you would say, correct?
I would never ever back down from a challenge. Not from you. No, I would not. No.
First off, don't disrespect me, dog. Like
D White's different. D White's different. You no. I'm not backing down from you ever.
Challenge. That's what it sounds like.
Yo, D White, you got a second for me, bro? You got a second for me? We're gonna wrap this show.
What are we doing?
I need your help. As a matter of fact, D White, you don't move. I need a favor from you. Here's what I'm gonna do, Hightower. Watch this freestyle.
Huh?
Oh, I lost her. I was gonna bring Sweet Tea back in, but her link's not working. Here's what we're gonna do. I got something.
I see you on screen.
She's on the.
I know.
She's in the green room.
I can't get it in. I don't know what it is. It's not coming up.
I'll put her in.
You got it? Go ahead.
Oh, there she go.
Hey.
Yo, Sweet Tea. Thank you for sticking around. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna end season 4, episode 100. We're gonna end it like this.
Let's get it.
I am going to battle Sam Little right now on Sparring Minds.
Let's go.
Oh, shit. I thought I was about to rap. Okay, I thought I was about to okay.
I need Sweet Tea and D White to devote this thing out, and then the rest of the Sparring Minds crew, y'all lay y'all pins with. That sounds good, right?
That sounds good.
Yo, let's do it. Hey, super dope battle, Mr. Maritime, Charlie Hustle, Sparring Minds. You know what it is. I'm here with the homie Hightower Payne. Who you got, Hightower?
I gotta go with Chuck, man. Also got the wordplay for a reason.
All right, that's what it is. Payne, who you got?
I usually would go with the wordsmith Hustle, but Sammy's ignorant, and that's what you need in a battle. So I'm gonna go with Sammy.
Okay.
All right, cool. Y'all draw it right there. Yo, I'm gonna go with Hustle. Cancer shit. You know what it is. Chef main topic, Sparring Mind.
Yo, Sparring Mind, you ready? Sam Little, you ready, nigga? Let's go ahead and cook, Chuck. Let's go ahead and cook, man. They put a Hustle and Little in a Hightower just to make sure the pain is sent. Shit. That's what I call a Sparring Minds main event. I'm the equivalent of Patrick Star to the SpongeBob Square, nigga. Why is everybody so uncomfortable around you? I scare niggas. You look away when the beef come. I hit the flare and flare niggas. So when that signal's up, it only mean I'm clearing the air, nigga. Hold on. That's too easy and really? Why should I spare niggas when I can put fear in niggas? Hold on. Let's play truth or dare, nigga. Now, I was drunk as hell in Orlando, but I know what the hell I seen, and I know right now you know what the hell I mean. I mean, you was Ben Vereen and she was 17, and yet you kept taking shots like Khalid El Amin. Nobody cares about a little joker. Get your spades up. I'm about swag, wordplay, aggression, all that shit that I'm made of. You winning about as convincing as you getting a fade up. Now the coroner got a team outside digging your grave up. A lion cook versus a nigga who lions cook. You couldn't beat me if I gave you a week to study my rhyme books. Now your girl wanna give me that Ava Divine look. And that look right now when your eyes nigga define shook. You make pies and bake fries. I create and erase guys, so when I roll up, don't think that I'm looking for snake eyes. Yeah, my hair is on some twist shit. Blame yourself. You challenged the boy wonder to come and spit this. You're a gem in the holograms. I was born a misfit, dipshit. I bake with words, you bake with biscuit. So if you didn't know before, I know now. You seeing the difference? You bald nigga. I bald nigga.
Tough.
You cook for niggas. I scald niggas. Don't be appalled, nigga. It's Charles, nigga. That just means I know what to do to get an applause, nigga. A baker got in the pen game with an author. Everybody watching right now know it's a slaughter. Hold on, homie. Pass me my water. And Sam Senior, this is how you talk to your daughter. Hustle.
Legendary like Boston's Bougie. While you just Sparring Minds, Mr. Bougie. Now I get it. Legendary. We all want it. But beggars can't be choosy. Dog, this ain't even a fair fight. You gonna have me out here like Mike Vick on some animal cruelty. Listen, you sitting at the table with the God. Now deciding to read the scripture. And when I'm through, I hope you get the bigger picture that this is your last supper. So now everybody in Sparring Minds land, say God bless, farewell to the little Chuckster. Play me hardcore. From the hood, the bricks. Well, I'll let him tell it. The truth of the matter, ain't nothing hardcore about him, besides the little Kim poster in his mom's Toyota Celic. Continue. Now fam, I got punchlines in the crunch time, and right now I'm hungry and it's lunchtime. Do you like Park did Raheem after a little hug time? Mass murderer like Dexter, eating a comp like the Hannibal Lecter, silencing the little lambs. Nigga, do you know who the fuck I am? They're gonna ask me how could I do this to my brother. I'm like, this is just battle rap and all that brother shit is irrelevant. He asked for it like a chick hot in the pants hoping to get lucky after a year being celibate. The birth this fool should have swallowed him. Now I gotta go on Facebook and unfollow him. Here at Sparring Minds, I'm like the daddy. I'm the petty one that's slick at the mouth. You're just the loud one that's a little bit funny. So it's kind of like we're the Sanfords. I'm Fred G. and use the big gun.
Yo.
We actually have fun with that. That was cool.
That was crazy.
That's pretty dope, yo.
What you think?
That was dope.
Yo, look, Little, you gotta watch your mouth with the Celica shit, B.
Yo.
You gotta watch your mouth, son.
Yo, God.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I think Chuck could beat 75% of these battle rappers I see when I go to these events. I ain't gonna lie to you.
He actually did real well.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Come on, man. I told you it was a body bag out here, man.
Like,
Fucking
if you ever want to battle, bro, I get you on a car.
Nah. I'll leave it to y'all. Y'all the pros, man. We just had a little bit of fun with it.
Oh, shit.
Sweet Tea, you picking me or you picking Little? Oh, you on mute. I can't hear you.
You on mute.
Because I knew my laughing was going to be crazy. That's why I put me on mute. So, y'all both did a great job. So I do want to say that.
For sure.
Like, awesome. Like, oh my God. I didn't want to have to give it to Charlie, but I'm going to have to.
Sparring Minds.
So I'm going to just say,
episode 100.
I'm going to say, Mary, me and you got beef. No, sir, because I had to give it to, but you did a great job. You did, yes, you was. I would have thought you was a battle rap out here in these streets. Y'all learned dope. Yeah, like, yeah, and come on, Mr. Mary, he's not. He's soft spoken. He didn't talk. You did a good job.
I got too much respect for those guys to claim to be a battle rapper.
Really?
Me and Little had a little bit of fun.
But I'm
Yeah.
definitely gonna have to give it to you. And
I
but you
appreciate
guys
that.
both did a great listen. I was
What up?
very entertained.
Appreciate that. Sparring Minds, where y'all at?
Bro.
Yo.
I got.
I'm surprised at both of y'all, man. Like how good of a job both of you brothers did for.
Facts.
You guys aren't really good with music, you know what I'm saying? Guys did, guys did a good job, man. I was like, wow, okay. I was like, man, these brothers actually put in some work. My great intro didn't go to waste. You know what I'm saying? Like they both did a good job, man. But you know, I'm gonna stick with my cancer brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stick with Charlie Hustle on this one. You know what I mean? I just think the energy. I think if Little would have put a little bit more energy into it, like Chuck did, I think Little might have got him because Little has some hard bars. You know what I mean? But I just think the energy behind it was just the difference in it. Very, very close though. Great job to both you fellas.
Yeah, good job.
Absolutely.
Word up. Word up.
Word up.
Yeah,
Man, I think, yeah, this is how you end 100 episodes, fellas.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Salute to you guys, man.
I appreciate you, God. So, with that said, Sparring Minds Season 4 officially in the books.
In the books. Hey, D White, real quick. We had some conversation on here about changing the intro, but we said after how Trey Songz fucked up power intro, we said we're gonna keep it the same, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I could always do a new one, you know what I'm saying? New lyrics, you know what I'm saying? I could always change it up.
You nailed it. It's no way. No, we don't want to fuck it up. We don't want to fuck it up.
Nah, I do like that intro though. I'm very appreciative. I'm very appreciative that you guys like it and rock with it. You know what I mean?
Appreciate you, brother.
For sure.
So before we get out of here, I gotta give my vote to Little, man. He had the hardest bar, man. The hardcore Little Kim Seller.
That was though.
Yes, sir.
That was, that definitely was.
Yeah.
That definitely was.
I need 5 minutes for sure. I need 5 minutes.
Yes.
Oh, that bar was tough, man.
That was bullshit. That shit pissed me off too.
So can I ask a question? Was this the first time everyone heard this? Like, was it like, oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Tonight.
That's dope.
Word up.
We appreciate you, Sweet Tea, jumping back in.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Fellas, we out until any parting shots. We getting out of here, baby.
Need a mirror, man.
Yeah, we can't go without mirror time, Little.
What's Little talking about? I can't hear.
His audio's off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna head out, guys.
IT, appreciate you. Appreciate you.
Listen, before let Little fix his audio real quick, man. And while he's doing that, I just want to give a shout out to the audience, those who've been rocking with us since episode 1. You know, it's been a long, hard, tough journey to kind of figure this out, and we haven't figured it out yet, but we're getting close to it. So we appreciate you guys rocking out with us. You know, we're looking forward to 100 more, and we want you guys on the ride with us. Appreciate y'all.
Yo, absolutely. Considering that the conversation for Sparring Minds, one of the first ones that I was a part of, took place in 2000 and probably 15 on the first cruise we took.
Yeah.
I think we were having those conversations at like breakfast, you know what I'm saying, or just throughout the entire trip. And it took a pandemic for us to finally say, you know what, yo, fuck it. Let's just get it done. This is with 5 years of having these kinds of conversations, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, salute to everyone, man. You know, the team, Jones and Hightower kind of being the divine and power of like Wu-Tang, the divine and power behind it, you know what I'm saying? And everybody else kind of, you know, falling in line with that, man. So salute you guys for creating the vision of it, making it happen. You know what I'm saying? Getting Payne on board was an A+ move. You know what I'm saying? It like kind of completed the cipher And you know what I mean? Like, it's been a super dope ride. Our 2-year anniversary is coming up. Man, I want to say April 4th, 5th. It's somewhere early April, man. So salute to everybody for rocking out with us. Man, it's been an amazing journey so far, yo. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. The growth has been dope. So
Yes, and I want to thank all of y'all for having me on and then making me part of the show, man. Like I had been talking about doing a podcast for like a couple years, and I just never, put the wheels in motion. And then when you guys had me on as a guest and then asked me to be part of the show, I was like, it was a no-brainer for me. So, you know what I mean? So shout out to y'all for that, and shout out to everybody that wished me happy birthday today.
Happy birthday!
Yeah! Pain day, pain day.
So the boy's 45, so I'm putting the Shelbourne on notice. I'm coming up in shape and I'm hacking everybody now.
Yo.
Well, I'll see you there. I'll see you there next year.
Oh,
Little,
man.
take us out of here, Little.
Today is what? Maritime. You can forgive some people without welcoming them back into your life. So apology accepted, but at the end of the day, access denied. So with that, we'll end what? Episode 100?
Episode 100. That sounds crazy, yo.
Yeah.
Episode 100, man. Wow.
So this is Sam Little, Mr. Maritime signing out. They don't like to say their names, but we're gonna do it.
Yo, listen. You know your boy, man. Chef Main Topic. You know what I mean? The chef, baby. Let's get it. 100
I
more.
know who I am, man. It's your boy Charlie Hustle, man.
And it's your boy DJ Payne, aka Payne Gretzky, aka Payne Day. I'm out.
Swanky
Payne
P.
Day, Payne Day. Yes, Swanky P.
Swanky P. Don't forget that, dog.
Swanky P.
Hightower, y'all signing out, man. Appreciate y'all.
Season 5. We'll see y'all in a couple weeks.
Yes, sir.